Hello, this is Izzy Trades with another Ethereum market update. Today is Tuesday, I believe, September 23rd. We have 5 days left in the month. It's very important to kind of consider, and I'm just going to kind of do my analysis. I'm still figuring things out right now because we did have quite a big move here on the beginning of this last week of September. So starting down, so on the weekly chart, it probably looks pretty bad, huh? Yeah, yeah. So this is the issue, right? We're really looking like we're breaking down, right? So the speculation here is like, wait, this is turning red. If we pass this level, like the neckline was literally just marked. If we pass here, we're gonna be like this is the new low, right? This is the new low. So that's why in my trades I have it's actually yeah, it's like right, I should probably raise it, but 38.65 is a good area to buy, I would say. But I think we're likely to go even further in testing this whole area, like this whole basically this is the range, and I think all my lines are about up here. So I think I have them anyways. Let's see. Right there, and let's put this other pink line right here. Well, that's the low. I would say here. Like this is the range, the realistic range for me. Like maybe just see these like wicks up here, maybe a little bit above those. Right, let me see if there's go further back. Yeah, definitely this area has been touched, resisted. Right, we bounced off of this area. So like yeah, like hoping for like this, right? And then the bottom of this is like okay, this is like the resistance area, like right here. Like it could get this low. We'll probably, we're hoping that this would be the bounce, the big, you know, bounce off of this level. Um, so yeah, in my trades, like I was saying, like this is definitely a possibility. I was saying that it was a possibility over here. It is still a possibility, and the targets are pretty much exactly the same for the bearish side. Um, However, you never know. You just want to be prepared for it. So I have like another limit order played, right down here, right? The buy three is where I have my next limit order. I unfortunately, I'm actually very mad that I didn't put a buy right here at my buy two. Like I was like, in La La Land up here, thinking, okay, we're up, we're up, and didn't actually put in my limit order to buy. Now, to be honest, I think my bid would probably be right here, which is why I think we kind of bounced up to this level. Um, so I was able to come in around 1560. In fact, I'll go ahead and show like where the trades are currently. So, yeah, right now I'm definitely down horrendous. But that's, it's the name of the game, right? Up here we were up like 400, and now we're down, right? Equal up, equal down, we could have an equal up coming up, like, later this week. Who knows? It's like the nature of crypto, and that's what you got to like be prepared for. Now, what I did is when it came up to this level, and this is where my mistakes come, right? We all got to learn. I definitely need to learn. So it came up and it got close to the level where I was gonna sell, which is like literally up here. I think I was asking for like barely anymore, right? 2%. Right. So I was like, okay, I definitely should take profit. It's super close. Um, and I took out, this is an eighth of the position. I took out an eighth of the position, and I feel like that's super stingy. I should have at least taken a quarter, right? Of the position, if not half. Um, so, like I should have just basically moved this take profit down, the zero point 0.5, especially because I added to the position here. I've added pretty heavy here. Look, added a whole um, zero point 0.6. So, wasn't super great there, but and it came back down and I bought another zero point 0.2, and then again, guess what? I made the same mistake. I saw it coming up. I was like, okay, well, this is probably another point, another lift, and it could definitely get resisted from here. So I took profit. But again, barely any. So that's why I'm super down right now. Like I'd probably be down more like 250 had I had the same risk that I had over at this side, right? I was okay with like point 0.1 over on this side. I stayed and hovered around like 1 Ethereum. But this I overextended myself here and then got too greedy here. So that's definitely why I'm like super down. Again, I'm not scared. Um not scared, but like uh we like just keep playing the game, right? If it comes down here, like we buy. If it comes up, again, I'm gonna sell. Look, to be completely honest, here, um, this is like my actual trading session, so I'm like, figuring this out while I'm giving this review. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is there's a clear resistance level, and I've been talking about the 400 EMA. This is what you would really want to touch the 400 EMA, which I think will probably end up coming down to here by the time we get to it. So 44.15. 44.15, probably 44.10 would be a great place to sell, right? So look at that. It'll almost get up to break even is what I'm saying. Um for real though. So yeah, and I think I'm actually gonna kind of cut some losses. It's pretty good, right? I just want to reduce my size. Like I just don't want the size. Yeah. zero point 0.5 is actually really good. So I guess move take profit to 44. Oh, that's crazy. It's like my actual like right there. Take profit. I'm gonna slight take profit. I'm gonna get $1. But I guess, yeah, that's actually my move right now. Like that makes a lot of sense to me because I don't want to be oversized if it comes up, like retests and then comes back right back down to like, you know what I mean? And then if it pops up, like obviously I'm not gonna be mad because I'm no longer down horrendous. That's so funny. But yeah, that's legitimately what I'm gonna do because, um, yeah, like if the bearish scenario is gonna happen, in my opinion, the way that it's gonna happen is we have this crazy breakout from the 400 EMA. Oh, did I click on the wrong one? Oh yeah, no, I have it way too low. The 400 EMA is all the way up here. 44.50. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I have it in the right spot. Yeah, I have it in the right spot. Okay, cool. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna say the way that I think it'll happen is we'll come up somehow, retest this level. I think this is just a very key level, right? Oh, um, we were fighting with it here. We had a clear breakout from this level here. Like, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Touched it, came up, like wicks, touched, closed below, closed right back above, touched, and then look at that. This is probably even a retest on like a smaller time frame, and then just boom, broke down. But a huge volatility. People caught that, you know. So, um, yeah, I think we'll retest and then be on the lookout for the break above this because then that might mark, the start of another high. But this is looking really bearish. So if it comes back up, right, and taps this line, I'll pull out at that line, which is the next trade to take. And the thing with trading for me is like as long as your sizings are right, you should end up positive. So, like, yeah, I haven't taken out the position and the plan isn't to. But again, if it comes up a good percent and I can catch the next wave down, right? Take out zero point 0.5 and it comes back down. Even if it comes back down here, I rebuy. If it bounces off and like it's actually a fake out from for the bears, or it comes even lower and then I buy back down here, like even though I'm still negative, when we actually finally come all the way back up and send it all the way through and we, have a crazy positive month, my position should be good enough to the point um where I'll make profit, taking these small trades. If you guys took these trades with me that you sold more when you saw green, and that I hope you guys like were able to catch like some of this dip, or even some people who maybe shorted at this point, which is a great place to short, by the way. Beautiful trade from here to here. Beautiful trade, 15%. That's a clean trade, which is why like I put in here. I didn't put in too much. I should have put in more, but I oversized here, so I don't want to be oversized here. Now if it dips more and it gets that crazy, then I'll be like, yes, I will take that. That is the bottom of like a month, which again, like if you look at the monthly frame, this is where we get like how things will happen. Let me take this off because it's kind of a lot. So you can just see that like on a monthly frame, on a monthly level, it makes sense that, and I think I can still even, yeah, it makes sense that we would come down to retest these levels. Like it makes sense to like continue a bull flag, you know? And all things considered, this month isn't even that crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 20% down months. Come on. You know what I mean? Look at the way this moves. 2 months. 50% down in 2 months. Two months. So best believe we could easily come back down here and retest. Shoot, maybe even this would be a big scare. This would be a big scare. But again, 30% down is like a little bit more doable in like 5x leverage. But I am hoping that's not going to happen. But, we'll see. And then we just lose the trade fully if we just like this. This is like the cycle over. But looking at the sentiment, I'm pretty bullish. So, yeah. I hope you guys are going well with your trading. Happy trading, everybody.